Okay, guys, it's very important for you to practice English. So this class is going to be about you listening to me in English. But every time I speak, you are going to focus on listening to me. And I bet you are going to understand everything I say. Okay? So when I started learning, I started exaggerating everything. Everything I could possibly read and everything I could possibly hear, I was always exaggerating. That way, my accent is like neutral. Of course, people can tell me, of course, I can tell you're Latino. Yes, people can tell I'm Latino, but my accent is like neutral. So, guys, first recommendation is the imitation. You need to imitate every person you hear, every song you hear, you need to start imitating. It's very important because I know that you guys, every time you listen to reggaeton, vallenato, you are always singing. Try to do the same, but in English. Every time you hear a comedy show, every time you hear a joke, every time you hear a song in English, every time you hear an interview or a person speaking in English, please, guys, exaggerate. Exaggerate everything you hear. And that way, you are going to sound more natural, of course. So my first recommendation is the imitation is very important. Okay, guys? Second thing I want to recommend you on this video. I'm going to recommend you to start reading, to start understanding, to start connecting with the idea that you have in that specific reading. Please choose a book that is easy to read. I have tons of recommendations for you. If you want to read a book, if you want to know how to read, let me know. I will help you and I will send you different books. So that's my second recommendation, to start reading books. Recommendation number 3. That's depending on your taste, depending on your interest, but I highly recommend comedy shows. Usually on comedy shows, you can hear the actual or the real English people use in the streets. Most of the time, people believe that the English in the books is the English you are going to hear in the street. But let me tell you this, it's totally different. You are not going to understand some expressions that people use in the street, like I can tell, I bet. You're not gonna find that in the books. It's better for you to start listening to comedy shows, listening to jokes, and listening to interviews. So depending on your taste, my recommendation is comedy because you can connect easier to the comedy show and understand, and at the same time, have a lot of fun and smile and laugh. That's great, comedy shows. But if you are more serious, you can choose maybe interviews, political news. I don't like it, but whatever. So those are my 3 recommendations. The first, the exaggeration, the imitation. Number 2, read books. And number 3, listening to something that is useful for you. Comedy shows, interviews, political debates, whatever. Okay? Guys, please follow me for more information. See you guys and keep learning. Bye-bye.